Remember that little guy there with the hairy gut, you know?
Do you remember when the young one got too fresh when the daddy bear came around
and clipped him one?
Had him on the backside?
Robin. Hey, sweetheart. What's up? Come on, you can tell me.
The animals.
Go on.
It's my lovebirds.
What about them?
One of the little birdies died. Now the other one's gonna die, too. Because they loved each other so much.
Oh, Robin, I'm sorry.
You know, accidents happen. Sometimes little animals that we'll love just accidentally die.
This wasn't an accident. I covered the cage. I closed the door to the cage. Owen was with me. I tried to tell Mommy and Uncle Duke it wasn't an accident. Somebody came in our house and did it.
Is that more comfortable, my darling?
Let me tell you, Demetra, anything you do for me makes me more comfortable.
Yes? Oh.
Ah, Duke, my friend.
Hello.
No.
Anna sent the flowers. She'll be happy to know you're looking better.
It's good to see you.
They're beautiful. Victor, is this the Duke Lavery I heard so much about?
Of course this is... Oh, I forgot, didn't I? You two have never met.
Mm-hmm.
Duke, I would like you to meet my close and long-time friend, Demetra. Yes, Demetra, this is indeed the Duke Lavery you've heard so much about.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to
I am
meet you.
very glad to meet you, Mr. Lavery.
Demetra, I think I should explain our relationship to Duke, huh?
I think you should.
No, that's not necessary.
No, Duke, I think it is necessary. There could be a time when you may need each other. You have to learn to trust one another. Demetra is my trusted and beloved companion for more years than we want to think about. I live for the one day each week when we can be together.
I think I understand.
So tell me, how are Anna and little Robin?
Well, they're both fine, but you should probably rest. I don't want to tire you out.
No. Listen, Demetra watches me like a hawk. She will know the exact minute I have to rest. Would you excuse us, my dear? I have to say some things to Duke alone.
Of course. I'll be right outside the door.
Lovely meeting you.
Sit down, Duke, please. There's something I must tell you about Olivia.
Amy, hi. Hi. How's my father doing today? He's improving. Great. Then can he have some flowers? Oh, yeah. He's in a private room right now. In fact, he's in 715.
I wish I could see him.
Well, you can. He's allowed visitors.
No, I have to catch a plane. I was wondering if maybe, could you give these flowers to him and make sure it gets a vase?
Oh, sure. But it'll take me a few minutes to get another vase. I gave my last one to Duke. Oh, these are pretty.
Duke Lavery?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Was he upstairs with my father?
Uh-huh.
You know, I haven't seen him in a long time. Maybe I'll just run up there real quick and give him myself.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. I mean, that's...
No, I was in bed when Mommy and Uncle Duke came home. They thought that I had forgotten to do something, but I didn't.
Did I turn the alarm on?
Uh-huh. It was still working, too. So they didn't believe me. I felt terrible about it. But they were sure I did something wrong.
All right. And you think about this very, very hard. You ever forgotten before?
Never, ever. Remember what your friend told me, Olivia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that if one of the birds died, then the other one would follow.
Since then, I've been taking very, very good care of my lovebirds.
I know.
Can you believe me?
But you know, if the alarm system was... Damn.
What's the matter?
Look, a rather important business appointment. Just went out of my mind. Would you mind continuing the trip through the zoo by yourselves?
Oh, I'd love to see the rest of the zoo for Robinwood. Then we can go back to my apartment. Is your meeting going to interfere with our having dinner tonight?
No.
It must have been something really important.
I'm sure that it is.
Now, it is totally clear to me. Now I know everything that's happened. I hope you can believe how deeply I regret all the anguish Olivia has caused you. All the pain she made for Anna. Until the last, I just didn't know the shameful thing she was doing. That's what brought me to Port Charles.
I'm sorry you had to know, Victor, but no, I'm glad you do.
There was no way I could know. Duke, she's my daughter. I just didn't want to believe that she could be lying about her pregnancy. If I had found out sooner, I would have found some way of controlling her.
She's obsessed, Victor.
If her mother had only been alive while she was growing up, I might not have been allowed to spoil her. I liked spoiling my daughter, you see.
When you were taken into emergency surgery, you kept saying all lies. You kept saying all lies. What were you talking about? Was it Olivia? It's Olivia.
I don't want to see her.
No, you may not want to see her, but I do. It's important.
Excuse me, I'm going to see my mother. I'm not going anywhere with you.
Come with me.
What's going on?
Sounds very important.
Listen, you follow them. Find out what it is.
You're hurting my arm.
Break the bloody neck.
Stop that!
Stay still and listen to me.
I
Shut
don't
up.
want to talk to you.
You
I
don't have
want
to,
you
so you
here.
gotta listen.
I don't want to listen.
Now, the two lovebirds that Robin got. One of them's dead. We both know the other one's gonna die. This is part of the scheme inside this warped mind of yours.
I don't know what you're talking
We
about.
both know what I'm talking about. Listen to me.
I don't want to listen to you.
You better listen, lady. Now, you paid someone to terrorize my family. So you better call off this housebreaking friend of yours. And I'll tell you what, you better get control of your behavior over this obsession inside your evil mind and get out of our lives. Because if you don't, I'm going to kill you myself. Do you understand me? Do you hear me? I will kill you myself.
I think you've been on your feet long enough.
Yes, I'm tired. Oh, this fatigue goes very deep.
I know. I'm sorry I had to tell you what went on between Duke and Olivia. I always hate upsetting you, my darling.
I know. Oh. I ask too much of you.
Never. And now I would like to ask you a favor.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble, huh? What is it?
Let me tell Duke what you and I suspect.
You want to tell Duke that you and I suspect my daughter of being involved in the death of her own brother?
I just think it's going to upset you too much to tell him. With your heart, you can't afford big situations. You should have some peace and quiet in your life now. Please, let me tell him.
I think I owe Duke this one last duty. He and Julian had formed a bond between them. They were good and true friends. If he should be even close to wanting to kill Olivia now. No, Demetra, this I must do. Even now, I'm worried about his threat.
I know.
Where you can help me the most is finding out more. Not just about Olivia and Julian. See if you can find out what Duke's next move is going to be. The final punishment of my daughter is in my hands, and my hands only.
Well, you told Annie you'd be here 2 hours ago.
Have you been waiting here that long?
You're at a level with that woman.
There's a simple explanation.
I'd sooner hear the explanation as to why you continue to allow Olivia Jerome to terrorize your family.
It won't happen again. I told Olivia if she was anywhere near Anna or Robin, I will personally kill her.
You think that a woman like that's going to respond to threats? Anyone that'll go to the trouble of faking a pregnancy to get the man she wants isn't going to give up easily. I might add, anyone that would go to the trouble of giving a young child 2 birds in a cage and then saying if one dies, the other will follow has got to be as mad as a meat axe. But then again, you knew what would happen all along,
There
didn't
was no sign that anyone broke into my house.
I'll check into that. I have people that can tell me if the alarm was tampered with or not. Now, I realise that Anna's going to have your child. But I intend to see that both she and Robin are protected from all of your mob connections, male or female. Anna has...
Oh, Anna. Oh, you ever think about is my wife?
It has nothing to do with your wife. It has to do with my child. And my child's safety is my responsibility. That's why I want her out of your house. I won't do it tonight because it'll just upset Anna. First thing in the morning, she comes with me.
Do I tell Anna why?
That's your problem.
Vodka on the bar.
Right. Oh, by the way, Miss St. John, someone was looking for you earlier.
I'd like a drink before you even tell me who that was.
There you go. A twist of lemon or lime?
No, thank you.
I haven't seen him yet, but we could seat you now if you like.
Cheryl. You weren't running away from me, were you?
That's what I had in mind, but I changed it.
Your mind?
Yes.
Good.
I decided I'm not going to let you do it to me anymore.
Do what to you?
I'm not going to let you frighten me or confuse me. And most of all, I'm not going to let you shake my confidence in myself or in Robert.
I confuse you. I'm sorry, I don't really know what you mean. Why don't you have a drink with me and explain it to me?
No, Olivia. I may never have a drink with you again. And actually, I hope I never have to talk to you again.
Please don't say that, Cheryl. You've always been the real friend I've ever had.
I'm sorry, but it looks like you don't have any friends.
Cheryl, I have been going through some really terribly rough times lately. I have made some terrible mistakes. I've been feeling desperate, and I know that I have a lot to be sorry for. Could you please find it in your heart to forgive me?
Forgive you. You know, ever since you came here, all you have done is threaten my happiness and threaten the people that I love. How can I forgive you?
I said that I've been desperate. Why can't you try to understand that?
I can't understand a person like you. You know, it's obvious why Julian wanted to keep me away from his family, and it's obvious why Robert wants to keep his daughter away from you.
I don't have to take this from you.
Good. And why don't you just leave Port Charles and give us all a break?
You'll regret this.
No, Olivia. You'll regret it if you ever try to mess with me again. That is if you live to regret it.
Commissioner.
Hi.
Hi.
I apologize for having to ditch you and at the zoo.
It's all right. Didn't look like that was a very pleasant encounter with Mr. Baldwin.
Well, I haven't had a pleasant encounter with him for years. However, it was nothing compared to the one I had earlier.
Duke?
I guess you knew that's where I was headed.
I had a pretty good idea.
You know, I think someone did get into the Lavery household. He may not be able to get Anna out, but I can do something about my daughter.
You want to get Anna out?
If I can.
I thought that just last week you told me that you were going to stay out of their lives.
Well, things are a little different now. But there's not much I can do about Anna.
Well, she is married to Duke, and considering the fact that she's pregnant, I'd say they're pretty happily married.
Yeah. I gotta stay out of that area, you're right. You know something?
What?
I'd much prefer to spend the entire evening alone with you. Let's get out of here.
Great.
No point in leaving this.
Daddy's gonna take you away for a couple of days. You'll stay with them for a while. It's better, really. You know, he's right. It won't be for long. Pretty soon you'll be back home and there'll be you, me, your mommy. There'll be baby over here, too. Back soon.
To see you here.
What?
You're a surprise.
I can't hear myself think over this music.
Cool, it'll stop in a second. You want a drink?
No, thank you.
Didn't think you'd come to a joint like this.
I heard you were here.
Yeah.
Looking good there.
Go on. Flattered. Sure you want to have a drink?
Yeah.
Make it fast. It's starting again.
All right, listen, I have another job for you tomorrow.
What kind of job?
Another delivery.
Special.